Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a short video on a budget-friendly base that is ideal for minimalists or casual players. OG viewers may remember the now unlisted first version became obsolete when the Building 4.0 update removed the ability to place roofs through the floors. Recently, I was looking around on Builder Sanctuary when I found a similar base using the same footprint, and it inspired me to revisit it to see if I could refresh the design. So without further ado, let me introduce the refreshed version of the Rose. A budget base catered towards casuals, minimalists, and solos. This refreshed version drastically improves the storage and efficiency of the space. In fact, there's even room for a bed on every floor of the base. Another new addition is a super basic shooting floor with door peek downs. And of course, you can realistically progress the base in small stages alongside your success. While this base certainly won't be winning any awards, its budget build cost and upkeep is extremely manageable given the features for its size. A raid to main loot or TC is also nothing to write home about, but it's decent for a casual wipe, forward operating base, or as an extended starter while you set up your main. Speaking of which, let me set expectations for this base. As I touched on earlier, the base is very budget to feature oriented. It's got a decent raid cost considering its size and cost, but its main purpose is to serve as a dead simple base for casuals, solos, or minimalists. It's a nice base that you can easily throw down anywhere to gauge local activity or the server as a whole without feeling overly committed. And if the wipe does go well, you can always abandon it guilt-free for a better location, or build a main with it as a cheap flank base or heli tower. But with that out of the way, let's take a quick tour of the base. We enter the base through a second floor airlock protected by a shotgun trap. Next to the airlock is strengthened glass windows, which provides moderate visibility. In the main living space, there is ample room for storage and utilities. To the left of this is the main elevator chute to traverse between the core, main living space, and shooting floor. The base efficiently uses most of the honeycomb to store utility deployables. Continuing up the chute, we enter the shooting floor and bedroom respawn point. The base uses a simple shooting floor and external peek down design to repel door campers. Heading back down the chute, we'll make our way past another utility triangle to the core of the base. With the tour finished, let's jump into the build. Start by placing these foundations to ensure the footprint fits. Upgrade the center star and remove the excess foundations after you place the TC. Start by claiming the area with a starter unit. Use 2 wooden single door frames for a temporary airlock. In this triangle, place the TC centered in the triangle, but not too far back. If you're worried about being door camped from your airlock window, you can seal the honeycomb behind it and put your furnaces in it. Furnish the interior with starting deployables. Leave the triangle above the temporary airlock wood. Once you're ready to expand, soft side the temporary airlock and wooden triangle. Use a furnace in the tip of the triangle to boost yourself to the second floor. Build a temporary twig floor to help place the walls and double door frame. Another wood triangle floor goes above the chute. Then, close off the utility triangle with a stone window frame. Next, build the following honeycomb using walls and roofs. Now, wall off the second floor and add an airlock to your new main entrance. If you don't have strengthened glass windows yet, and you're worried about players door camping you through the windows, you can opt to use shop fronts instead. To finish up the second floor, add a loot room to the back triangles, window frame for a small utility area, and a tier 2 in front of it against the right wall. Occupy the double door frames with garage doors and the window frames with strengthened glass windows once you get the resources for it. To equalize the raid cost, we'll expand the chute to the third floor and use another temporary floor to make placing walls easier. Leave the top triangle floor wood if you anticipate needing a minicopter hangar. Otherwise, upgrade it to stone. To start, upgrade the back wall of the second floor chute to sheet metal. Then, replace the chute furnace with 3 small boxes. Clear everything out of the core, upgrade these walls and foundations, and build half-height shelves in the left and right triangles. Window frame goes on the TC compartment. Place garage doors, then your boxes. Ladder goes on the back wall of the chute. Outfit the second floor area with storage and utility deployables. To place a locker in the chute utility triangle, place a bag in the space and kill your character next to the window with a hammer and locker in your inventory. Then spawn on the bag, loot your body through the window, pick up the bag, and then place the locker. Put the hammer and bag in the locker, then respawn outside of the triangle. Occupy the window frame with a strengthened glass window. To put a deployable in the bottom utility triangle, you will need to deactivate the roof conditional. Do this by placing a temporary twig roof outside. Then you can place a deployable and close it off with a window. Your first shotgun trap should protect the main airlock. Use wooden shutters on the windows for privacy. Next up, we'll build the shooting floor. Close off the center one by one and build the floor pieces for the exterior peak downs. Then, window frames on the outer sockets. Single door frames go on the corners. Fill up the windows and doors with embrasures and single doors. Siren lights go above these. In the 1x1, place a bed, locker, and barbecue with small box. If you want to expand the roof with a minicopter hanger, replace the sheet door with the garage door and soft side the wooden triangle. Then, build a basic minicopter hanger. If you don't need a minicopter hanger, upgrade the triangle at the top of the chute to stone, place 2 small boxes on the shelf, and swap the doors. Upgrade these last walls and floors as you acquire the resources for it. Upgrade the TC compartment and then place 2 vending machines with the front facing towards you in front of the window frame. They should be able to place in such a way that you leave a tiny gap in the middle of them to access the TC. Once they're placed, rotate them so that the inventory side is facing you. Occupy the window frame with a strengthened glass window and horizontal embrasure. Fill the rest of the space with a bed, 2 small boxes, and a campfire. Tier 3 replaces the Tier 2, and a barbecue with small box goes in front of it. A bed fits in the square between the workbench and the loot room. Research and repair bench goes in the shooting floor. And with that, the base is complete. As a reminder, this base won't be winning you any awards, but it can be a thorn in the side of your enemies. It's best used as a simple to build budget base that you can throw down virtually anywhere without having to feel overly committed to an area or the wipe as a whole. I felt like it fit that niche pretty well, so I figured it would be worth sharing for those of you who enjoy that kind of playstyle and want a casual base. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing for future content, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.